Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Last time, we got very intimately familiar with how a zombie works. That was so cool. Gosh, if she keeps up clutch moves like that, which she probably won't, but if she does that, she might become one of my favorite blades really quickly. Dward, what do you want? This is a woodcraft workshop. It's no place for kids. Tora, want more info on why I'm not welcome here? Well, what we do here is take wood from gourmity trees and prepare it for a variety of uses. For instance, build frames of puzzle tray wood strengthened with muscle branches for use in buildings. It's a pretty tricky process, so I wouldn't advise it, but I guess you can try your hand if you like. No. Good call. It's a bit of a dangerous job to try out of curiosity alone. I wanted to go down in here, because oh, it's outside of the wall, actually. Oh yeah, I see it on the map. When bringing up the full screen view can make an intro just ever so slightly smoother. Nah, it's okay. I wanted to talk to that guy ahead of time. It's really not that big of a deal. Ivan? So you did this! You're the one who broke the crane! No, man. Oh, you didn't do it? Well, gee, sorry about the accusation. Is something wrong? Oh, curious, are you? That's our big important helper, the crane. But right now, it's just taking up space. Oh, okay. Where is this thing that he's talking about? Is it up there? I think. You can't even see it doing the taking up of space. At first I thought it just snapped from regular wear and tear, but actually it keeps breaking. I fixed it once, I fixed it again. No use. Come morning, it's broken again. The number of times it's happened, it's hard to see it as an accident. Truth be told, I suspect foul play. This is awkward. What should we do? We gotta make up for the work we lose with the wire being broken, but, well, without the crane, we're not making much headway. What's I gotta do? Tora want to help out. Should be easy for Tora and Fritz. Asami, really good Tora impression. What, really? You're a lifesaver? Okay, well, there's the two things you can do for me. First, help us fix the crane so we can use it again. Nathius, the crane operator, is in charge of that part. You should ask him for details. Roger. The other thing is finding the weasel who keeps messing with the wire and bringing them to justice. You're on your own there, though. Although Petal, our apprentice, is pretty keen on finding the criminal, so maybe you can ask him. Oh, I see. You can find both of them by the crane. Just follow the outside wall, you can't miss it. Alright, well, I'm counting on ya. We have the case of the crane, which, as we've heard, is a multiple-parter. We have... I probably should have set that to normal. I thought it was gonna give us the other objectives right away. There we go, now it appears for us. Not sure where that came from or what the correlation is, but I just felt like doing it, and sometimes it's all the reason you need. I'm letting you know that this is gonna be an entirely side questy video. We're only gonna be doing side quests this time around. We are not gonna be heading off to go rescue Nia. Yo! Azami, you okay to help out, right? He has specialized text for the blade that you have out? If my beloved driver desires it, of course I will of course assist. Oh, did the chief send you over? You're gonna help us fix the crane, are you? Yeah. Look here, that fat wire there wouldn't break from one blow. Really? Lots of cuts, uneven. I don't get why. Who benefits from the work getting delayed? Whatever. I'll leave finding the culprit to you. Roger. In the meantime, I need your help with materials for stringing the wire back up. 5 winding gears. You can find them easy enough by salvaging around Gormont. Leave it to me. Good answer. Thanks in advance. This has triggered repair Torigoth's crane. I don't think I want to do this one first. It just kind of, oh wait, can I actually finish this one first? No, okay, he just has to turn in. We'll go see the other guy right away because I think it makes more sense to bring the culprit to justice before we go repairing the crane again, you know, don't want him breaking it a second time. Not that can happen, I have narrative purpose to my gameplay. Hello, friend. Oh, did Yvonne send you over to assist me? I'm counting on you. What we need is information about the criminal who cut the worker's wire. Roger. To solve the crime, first pound the pavement. Get the down low from the townsfolk. Why not listen to the piddle paddle? No. Anyway, people gossip a lot, so why don't you ask around? I'll do what I can. Yeah, Make sure you don't miss anything. Crane criminals. That is our first objective here today. I still maintain that Azami's weapon after that core chip installation looks like some kind of fish husk, and I don't like it. First up, at the top of Torigoth Watchtower, I was hoping you'd seen something, but you seem awfully, seductive with your clipboard. So the thing is, you're looking for info on anyone suspicious. I'll have you know, I take guard duty very seriously. If I'd seen anything untoward, I'd have reported it. Poppy, ask this person if they have helpful information. Is Master Pond being lazy and making Poppy do all work? Well, now that you mention it, oh, it's called out, Tora, wow! The other night, a unit returning from patrol found itself under attack from unknown assailants. Thankfully, they came out of it with only a few scratches. But whoever the attackers were, they seemed to be quite the skilled marksmen. That makes sense. Thanks to efforts of Mor Ardain, Gormod is largely peaceful. That was the only disturbance I can recall. I can run around on top of these flags for convenience, these banners, ooh, can I actually get... There's a treasure trove on this rooftop? I've never found this before!
You're all mine.
See, I told you, there were gonna be loads of treasure troves that I'd never even seen. Already 10 episodes in, we got something. This game, man, so much to find. I don't think anyone could ever truly see it all. Again, any questions you have about exploration, try them. Oftentimes there will be an answer. Over by the salvage point, we're not salvaging quite yet, but we are gonna go into a new area of town. I believe that if we were to go down over this way, not only do we get one stellar view of just what a lively town this is. Torigoth has seemed pretty small up until now because we've been sticking there. Yeah, Garagorm's Arch.
Finally,
we have a convenient skip travel point that'll be a lot more helpful to us in being able to find a lot of stuff. And out this way is actually where we're supposed to be going. Not that we will, but you know. Out here, we have someone to talk to for this. Millie. I'm looking after Armu. They're cute and fuzzy and wuzzy, and they're really pretty animal. They're supposed to behave different in other places, but Gormadi Armu are real friendly and gentle. Eee! Armu are useful in for traveling and stuff too, cause they can carry stuff. And yeah, they're just really, really great. And that's everything I know about Armu, and now you know everything too. Yeah. Rex is so passive-aggressive, or just aggressive-aggressive with these things, it's great. Pekka. We had an Arden calf born recently. Take a look, isn't he adorable? The only thing is, usually when these beauties give birth, it's a bunch of calves at once. But for some reason, this one was an only child. I feel like I've got to take extra good care of him. That makes sense. Hey, your driver's right. Yes, yes. If you got the time to spare, would you mind, would you help me look after the calf? You don't have to do much. Just give him feed every once in a while. I don't really have any reward to offer, but looking after an animal might make a nice change from battling for you. And interacting with all kinds of different people should help him grow up big and strong. Well, come around anytime. Tora and friends handle it. By talking to him once more, we now have the ability to give this Arden food. We give him a hot orange, that's worth 2 points toward that progress bar of 20 down there. We can't really do much with this yet, I just thought I would show that it's here. This Arden, however, Infant Arden, is only level 1. It's safe to say that a sword bash to the aft end would do him in faster than that grass could skewer him. Be careful not to kill this thing. It's going to have a quest marker above its head as you keep feeding it, and if you do that, you can permanently screw yourself out of something nice. So just be warned, don't do it. It can be so tempting whenever you see this icon above someone's head that just gives you that bad tick that you got going on that you have to do to complete everything. But resist with all you can. It would also be pretty sad if the Armu permanently died. Tora has to explain for me. Hum, friends investigating about Crane, eh? Me only hear Armu's rumor, so maybe not so much help, but me tell anyway. Basically, me hear Armu mamas saying they see pesky Tyrkin somewhere. Really, truly. But if said Tyrkin get into town, that start big commotion, meh? Me no hear any big commotion, so there probably no connection, meh? Another thing you should know about the Clume farm is as one would expect when it comes to a farm, it's a pretty great spot to find some ingredients. If you need anything for Pyrus cooking, chances are you'll find it here if it's on the Gormati Titan at all. I could not be gladder to have this fast travel point. It's so nice. There's a lot of things on this side that are downstairs from here. Actually, I can just pull up the map and show this. If we go into the level of Tora's house, see how there's no fast travel point down here? There's just Tora's house. It's way more convenient to go to Garagorm's Arch and then just head down the stairs. The maps in this game, I have to say, not great. It can be a little confusing how everything exactly fits together. This is the Consulate. That's the building where Consul Dougal works. When exploring an area, sometimes you'll find locations that seemed like they were cutscene exclusive, but they rarely are. They're usually just hidden away somewhere. You see how it looks like this is connected, and then it's not, it's actually higher up on another level? The maps don't let you sort by floor, and I really wish they had that option. Xenoblade 1, they did. I feel like due to less folders on the maps, you wind up with it being more convenient to fast travel places and get around when you know the area, but it's kind of hard to know where you can and can't go when first exploring a place. This might not bother some people so much, it's just that each way has its own pros and cons, and those are the ones for this one. Well, Ma, get down from there! I should not be able to still keep getting confused whenever I look at maps. From time to time, it still happens where it looks like, oh, there's a pathway there? I didn't know that. And then I go there, and then there's no such pathway, and you end up with a lot of floors put together into one map, and it can lead to not always knowing which layer you're on. Oh, hey, this is the guy who hides that song in Nintendo games, right? Tataka love high places. It take Tataka a whole year to make it to top of roof. Tataka hope one day to climb to top of windmill, but not have single idea how to make proper climb. This why Tataka wish he had Blade. With Blade, could jump to top of mill in one spring. Tataka very jealous. Maybe Tataka can become driver someday. Well, I happen to know a guy who's working on a little project that might help you in that endeavor, and it seems to be going quite well. Keep going up this way. We just have to jump across all these rooftops. I remember this taking me forever my first time to realize that I was supposed to jump up those crates to get up here, because I thought I was supposed to go up from the other way because of how the map looked. A rumor here, a rumor there. Well, my loves gossip every which where. So the thing is, looking for info about whoever destroyed the crane, are you? Well, of course I've heard a thing or two. I heard some drivers say that they saw two suspicious shadows by the tree on the outskirts of town. You think it might be a criminal scoping the place out? No way, I don't want to think about that. The world's a scary enough place for a girl like me. That's all three of them. Two Tyrkin-like shadows have been spotted in a giant tree close to Torigoth. Head over and check it out. We have an exclamation point on this quest objective, and if we go into the quest log, it shows us that this quest objective can only be completed in the middle of the night or in the morning. If immersion breaking is of no concern, always pop open the current objective with ZR to see if it has an extra exclamation point like that. If it doesn't, it's gonna be very straightforward. If it's not, then there's a little more to it than what you might know. Or, if you want a happy medium, pop it open, see if there's more to it than what it's saying, and figure out what you gotta do for yourself. This is an excellent way to do difficulty, between being able to play with a mini-map, a full map, no map at all, a quest log, no quest log, or a quest log that only helps you as much as you want. You can really pick how much you want the game to help you, if at all. Sounds like we're about to do some fighting, so let's go into Izami here. I've learned my lesson. She is not to be underestimated. I thought there'd be no good chance to show off her capabilities. So because she's an ether cannon, I'm gonna put range boost up on her, and we're gonna do evasion focus. She'll have increased evasion when our HP is 30% or lower. That's great because we want to be in low health in order to use her. We don't presently have a healer in the party, so it's a doubly good opportunity to take advantage of those evasion strats on her. Rex isn't exactly known for his evasion, but he should be able to get the job done quite nicely. I mean, he got along without it just fine. Oh,
okay,
hi.
You just didn't communicate enough. Next time will be different.
Well, now you know I lost that fight. I was gonna cut it out all slick-like. Zami leveled up a skill, and as we gain more and more on the affinity charts of blades, our idea stats will go up. Rex gained Justice level 1 right there. It's a new mechanic, so I ain't getting out of that one. There's the target. There's the meat. I thought that said inflatable Tyrkin for a second. Ether cannons. Let's go over this weapon class. As we've seen a lot of Azami's abilities and how useful they are, so let's get into this.
Okay,
I would describe this as the sniper weapon class. It has by far the most range of anything. I can auto-attack from this far away and start building up my arts. Tora, just because I'm standing this far away doesn't mean you have to. Get over there and fight. Thanks to this, some AoE attacks are not really a concern when fighting using this weapon class. Here we have Daring Shot that it gives a high HP power up, and if you watch my damage, oh, it didn't do it right there, okay. We can just try this. Armor Crusher has piercing. This ignores enemy defense when attacking. There we go. The Ether Cannon is a 3-hit combo. I think I attacked on the first hit right there just to get it out. And then we also have access to a blowdown. I'm gonna save that for this guy over here. Get 1, 2, and 3. Yeah, and the recoil on that third shot is your signal. Let's cancel into that, not quite. It's not quite as impressive as the last time we used it, but still good. Tora, you're getting awfully weak on health. This is not good. Let's switch to Pyra. We just need to finish this fight quickly. And heal you too. I guess that's kind of important. Azami's also a Dark Blade. This is an interesting element. We just started a blade combo with it, so I want to go over that. Dark will innately give a little bit of damage over time. You see those little orange numbers popping out of the Tyrkin? That's damage over time from the blade combo currently being active. Dark just does that on its own. And if you get 3 darks in a row, it goes to seal reinforcements. This prevents enemies from calling for help, which is a very strong effect, and it's pretty much the only status seal that's worth a damn. So even though it doesn't really have that much impressive at the beginning of its blade combo, and the effects aren't really that noteworthy, it does have by far the best for finishing a blade combo.
Come on, come to mama.
Also, that was seriously it. Boy, we sure put the pedal to the metal. I bet he is already thoroughly sick of hearing that joke from literally everyone, and he's only 5 years old. What? You cracked the case? Well, don't keep it to yourself. Spill it. So it was Tyrkin what did it with a bow. Whoa! Old man Nathius made that wire extra strong, so it's kind of incredible a bow would do it in. Awesome job, everyone. I'll let Chief Yvonne know that the case is done and dusted. Starting to lean towards British if they keep saying it, not Xenoblade reference. Oh, and before I forget, here's your reward for apprehending the perps. The perps. Sounds like something you would call a species of purple people. Damage heal 1. That's an Ox core that makes it so that if the driver of the current blade takes damage, they will heal off a % of that damage immediately as HP. It sounds nice, like a decent form of damage reduction, but I don't like it for a few reasons. 1, you could just raise your defenses. 2, it's only a % chance of working. Imagine that. Enemies only hit for a few hundred HP because we only have like 1,000, and we're absorbing 4% of whatever they're hitting us for a quarter of the time that they hit us. It's really pitiful compared to just buffing your defense or just healing, or better yet, absorbing damage that you do as HP, and some things have that as an effect. That reward might have been kind of underwhelming, but we have our next order of business of actually repairing the crane through salvage. You want to see how insane this range is? I am as far away as I can possibly be, and it still hits them.
Darkness fills me.
I like your attitude.
Oh, and good opportunity to mention that. Items can disappear. They start flashing if they're about to. Don't just leave them on the ground expecting to pick them up after the fight. It don't work.
And hit. Let's show him a thing or 3.
We've been doing this for so long, Poppy gained emergency mode level 2, which is gotten from salvaging enough times. That's kind of impressive.
Focusing on target.
This took me so long, and then I started using silver cylinders because I'd built up enough money to buy several of them, and then it became very easy. I'd like to point out that I have a lot of Chain of Keys, don't have any Gormott heads because those were used in selling for other sets at the Central Exchange. But, at the odds and ends, we can freely buy these for 400 apiece and make about a 2,000 G profit on each of them. That's why you might want to buy salvaging items from some kind of junk dealer. Development level 2! I like this place more than Argentum anyway. I would love to just sleep under the stars in a place like this with all these huge, tall overhangs and seeing the neck of the Titan just against the dark of night. It would be so nice. And these lush green fields, how nice everything has to smell around here. I love it. Yo, here you go. This'll let me fix the crane. Cheers. Looks like everything worked out. As for the offender, I don't care. The faster I can fix the crane, for the better for everyone. Oh, the offender. Yeah, I killed him. Art Stealth 1. That Ox Core makes less aggro to be generated from individual arts. Not that great, I guess. Maybe it could be good early on with how much damage Pyra's hitting for, or if you have a blade that has affinity max attack, like, you know, I do. Besides Tora not hitting for very much damage and it being kind of hard to make sure you're not outpacing him in aggro, not gonna be that good. Hey, I heard from Nathius and Petal. Everything should be fine now. This must have been some real buff tier, gonna cut down one of Nathius' own wires like that. They'll probably make harder workers than good-for-nothing guard Rahim, come to think of it. That makes sense. Anyhow, you took care of the offending Tierkin, and the crane is also now fixed. The Sates Lumber Company is safe thanks to you. Here, I hope you'll let us thank you properly. No problem for Tora. 3 quests completed for the price of 1, Grandma. Affinity Max Attack 1. Great, 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 great Ox Core. Oh, Polly's back here and he's got something to say. My leg's finally back to normal. I can run and jump around with it like nothing ever even happened. I'm trying my best to help out without getting attacked by monsters now. Oh, and I tried building something all by myself now. A little bookcase. Wow, pretty impressive. It's so hard to cut wood straight. I don't know how Dad does it. That's cute, but you didn't say da. Affinity Max Attack 1, please. That would be so nice. For flexibility's sake, I'll take an Art Stealth as well. Man, did I get lucky or what with that Hunter's Chemistry? I was salvaging for a good 20 minutes and I didn't get another one. And I was using silver cylinders. This right here, this Ox Core machine, I meant to bring this up earlier, is a reference to Xenoblade Chronicles. The gem machine in Colony 9 looks exactly like this thing, and it was used for making various gems that you would stick in equipment to make it stronger. Basically the same thing as Ox Core, is just in the equivalent of this blade system. And wouldn't you know it, there's some Alrestian up there on top of it. This critical up 2, not helping that much, especially now that Pyra's critical hit rate has been lowered by the core chip that I've used. Affinity Max Attack it is. That makes it so that whenever we have that gold string going on, we have 30% more damage coming out of Pyra. Given that we start battle with increased affinity over what it normally is, we'll have a real easy time reaching that even in short battles, making the short battles shorter. Those are some pretty great rewards, but we're about to make it even better. Actually, I don't know if that's true because I don't know what this is gonna give us. It's just an enticing way of saying that we're doing one more side quest. Once again, loving this rain all over Gormont. We've been to Cooley Lake once already and have the deadly landmark discovered that will be the site of our grave. Not today. It kind of works out that we explored this place already, as it is the site of another quest, and you would just kind of see that on the map and go.
Come to Mama.
Up on top of the cliff, it's Solia. Ah, that looks like fun. Hi there. Hiya. Something bothering, friend? I want to play with him too, except I can't swim. So when everyone's having fun at the waterside, I just stand here feeling daft. I'd like to practice my swimming, but without the equipment I need, it's all a bit tough. I'd like to hear the details, Rex. What about you? So yeah, same here. Can you fill us in? I heard about a plant that grows on Cooley Lake called buoy weed. It floats on the water, so it'd be perfect for swimming lessons, but there's monsters near where buoy weed grows, so I can't just pick it. I nearly got 8 last time I tried. We're gonna help, right, Rex? Of course, let's do everything we can. You'll pick some for me? Well, 3 of them should be enough to keep me afloat. Thanks a bunch. Boy can't swim. So many of these quest titles are great. That's pretty much a requirement to making an RPG in the present day at this point. That is actually a criteria that I look for in considering something a good game, are the quest names clever.
Come out.
MMOs particularly thrive on this. We have these 3 that we have to collect, and this is our introduction of a new type of collectible. These collectibles are in fixed locations. There's several places that we can go to get them, any which one that you can make your way to. These are represented by these red pots on the ground. They're not collected through any sort of field skill or by pressing A on it. You just walk into them, and they're always in the same locations. I have a pretty easy time with these 2. Spoke too soon, get out of here. Yes, okay, he didn't do that. And then one more. pretty easy. You brought Buoy weed? Everything is okay now. All worry is over. Master Pawn, Poppy think you worry too hard. Thanks, I'll be able to practice now. I'll just tie it to myself and safely float. That'll keep my face out of the water, which is a big win for me, I'd say so. I'll bet I'll be swimming in no time. Here, for your trouble, thanks. Our reward is a Grand Arbor Ward. A brand new accessory that increases HP when being revived. We've seen an effect that's the reverse of this, where it's more HP upon reviving someone. Don't want to base my build around dying. I guess I really did overhype this quest, but at least it was short and sweet. Oh. Upon going down below, look at that. Splashing water on other people. Now you don't have to worry about your drowning abilities rubbing off on them. Oh, hey. I got to make loads of friends because of you, so thanks. Wow, pretty impressive. And yeah, they're all really nice. They're gonna supervise me and help me get gooder at swimming. They're even gonna help me study. How cool is that? And that is every normally available side quest in Torigoth. But we're not quite done doing side content yet. Next time on Xenoblade Chronicles 2, we're gonna be doing an overview of the DLC expansion pass, showing you basically what's in it without any spoilers, and also playing the first quests exclusively available through it. There's some pretty good ones in there. See you guys then.